Welcome back, everybody, to the Meeple Marathon. And today we are going to continue our 7th continent adventure. It's been several months since we attempted to tackle the Voracious Goddess curse. And for those of you who were following along with the campaign, we were on the edge of death, essentially, and we rode these baskets over this ravine, and we did two things up here. We prayed to this statue, which essentially allowed us to remove our, the curse cards from our action deck, and then we also rang this bell, which almost like reset everything. I did save the the card here just so we could go over it real quick, but this essentially was the last thing we did. We took two 003 cards. We randomly discarded we lost our rope. That was the skill card that we randomly lost. And then we banished our terrain card, returned everything, cleared everything. I had this huge map spread out, returned everything to the past, and put the new, which happened to be a golden 258 card, into play. And we placed our figures on it. So that is where we are now at this point in the game. We have essentially reset some amount of the world. And so what I'm going to do here is explore around over here and see. This may be a dead end, I'm not sure. But again, leading up to this, we had discovered the Voracious Goddess statue, but she is missing her two eyes, which are like jewels, I guess you could say, or crystals. And we were tasked by the idol to retrieve them. And that's, we were searching around for them. I realized that I was on the brink of death and decided to just say, hey, let's find out what's on the other side of this ravine by riding these baskets. And it turned out to be this amazing stroke of luck. So we're going to pick up there from where we left off, just so you guys are aware what else is in my hand here. I have canned octopus. Unfortunately, I need some sort of item to be able to open that, because it's draw 0 cards and get 3 successes. And I have a chunk of termite mound, which will enable me to help me make fire here eventually. I'm also bloody, tired, nauseated, and frightened. I have Lucky Star in my hand, Tracker in my hand, Medical Examination in my hand, and Yale Graduate in my hand. So let's go ahead and inspect. We will investigate up to the north here. So this card says, way to go. If each character in the active player's terrain card has only one card in hand, take 3 003 cards and banish this. Otherwise, discard this. Okay, so I definitely have more than 3. I've got quite a lot. And so now we get to put out the 302 card. So lots of 300s there. 302. Let's see if there's more than one. Nope, just single 302 card. So this one's read, if a gold 302 card is available in the adventure deck, you must apply the following effect. Instead of revealing this, return it, and in place of it, take a gold 302. No, there is no gold 302. It's just this one. All right, so a portion of the wall collapsed when the bell rang. There seems to be a tunnel that descends deeper into the darkness. Unfortunately, the access is blocked by rubble, and it could take weeks to clear away. How frustrating. Immediately after this is revealed, one involved character may choose one card with the keyword aggressiveness in the discard pile and add it to their hand. I also have stone. So, I don't know, my discard pile is very small at the moment. And no, there is no aggressive keyword in my discard pile here. So we're just going to pass on that. So then I guess we will Do we want to investigate the idol again? Sure, why not? So we'll have to burn a card to do this. I don't have anything that can help me with an investigate action. Nope, that's close, but let's just see if anything has changed with the statue. So I'm going to burn a card here. It is Remember, and since I only have 4 cards in hand, I can go ahead and keep that. I did not need to get any stars, even though I got 1. And now I can take 245. Okay, just make sure. Okay, there's just 1 245. 245 reads, the statue that used to stand here was partially pulverized by the bell's thundering sound wave. You look through the debris of the statue that lays scattered around the ground. Okay. Some pungent slime seeps from the rock. You start to understand why the statue was turned into rubble. If there's a, okay, it's like a bottle symbol card in your inventory, you may take the following action. Collect a sample of the hazardous substance. Take a card whose number is equal to 245 plus the bottle, if available in the adventure deck. Okay, and it appears I could build a fire right here for pretty much free. All right, I don't think I have anything in my inventory that's got a bottle symbol on it. Nope, that's a gear wheel. That's a history card. Bunch of satchels. Botany for the red seaweed. And my clue card. So no, unfortunately I'm not able to bottle any of this stuff up. I don't think I want to create a fire here because I have nothing to cook. Bloody, I need to be tired, I need to rest. Nauseated, I need to sit down on the toilet. And frightened, I just need time to think. Okay. So, all right, not much to do there. And last but not least is exploring down below here. So let's flip this. It's free to explore. And this says Determined. You may discard this card during an action you are involved in order to apply the following effects. So nice. All right, so this doesn't, I actually get to have 4 green cards in my hand and 5 regular cards. So, bonus for me. Okay, so now we're looking for 390. All right, 390 reads, before getting in, you examine each of the baskets and notice that most of them are old and worn out. You doubt that any of them could support more than a single rider, and you must choose your basket wisely. 255, thumbs up. Okay, so this, we've seen this card before. This is what, you know, this is essentially the ride on the basket that we have to take. So here we go. All right, I need to be able to get 1 success. I can draw at least 1 card. I could always chuck Determined. The symbol is, what is this symbol? Take or handle. So I don't have anything that's going to give me a bonus on take or handle. So, lost in the middle of nowhere, you resolve to never give up. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and draw 2 and just an attempt to try and not have to use up my Determined. So, all right. I got my pickaxe and think. So I got my 1 success. My pickaxe here can be used to shovel stuff and or I guess open doors. What does that symbol stand for? Dig and or open, lockpick, or close. Okay. Can't really be used as a weapon, which is unfortunate. And think. Randomly take up to 7 cards from the action deck. You must add 1 card to your hand and must shuffle the other cards back into the action deck and or discard pile. You choose for each card, discard this. You may add 1 card to your hand and must shuffle the other cards back into the action deck and or discard pile. You choose. Okay. So, the question is, do I want to get rid of, I kind of like Remember, Yale Graduate, and Medical Examiner. Tracker is good for hunting, and Lucky Star. Let's go ahead and yeah, let's take the pickaxe here. I'm gonna have to get rid of Lucky Star. All right. But now I am going to go ahead and craft this item. I need to draw 3 cards. I need wood, rope, and stone. Now I have stone from this card here. This card is not giving me any, well, it's giving me fire. I don't think that this is red seaweed coming up out of this table here. Could be wrong. Let's just double check our red seaweed card here. Yeah, red seaweed looks more like that. So I don't think that's gonna count. All right. So I have to draw 2 cards in order to craft the pickaxe, but it's essentially then a free action. So I'm gonna add this to my inventory, and I have 3 things in my inventory, and I drew bow and or camouflage outfit. So I think I'm definitely going to keep the bow. Clothing and stealth will, okay, yeah. Definitely gonna keep the bow because now I have a free spot in my hand since I just crafted the pickaxe. All right. Now, going back to, I completely forgot that I was successful in this action over here, so I need to bring out the 284 card. 282, 284, 285. All right, and we've seen this one before. This is the other side of the ravine. Not sure what that stuff is. We also had a rock over here. Some other stuff we can do. Okay, and move your figure onto it. So we rode the baskets over, and now we are back over here. So I need to put out some exploration cards. Okay. And let's, not really foresee myself going back in this direction anytime soon. I think I've pretty much exhausted those areas. Okay. So let's do a little bit more exploring here. And if I remember correctly, I think I actually need to go this direction. If I can remember my map, so, or what the map looked like. So let's start here. Let's explore here for free. This one says, worn out. Some of your equipment is starting to give out. Will you spend time repairing it? Okay, what's that? A handle, take handle action. As good as new, well, almost, or -2. Now, I don't have, well, I have my pickaxe, which is 4, and I have my canned octopus, which, if I can get another strength card, but I don't know if I'm gonna find it. That's gonna give me, I need 3 successes on a handle action. Or -2. I think I'm just going to give up. I don't want to give up my action cards, so I'm actually just going to lose the canned octopus. This will go back into the discard pile over here, and now I'll take my pickaxe down to 3. Okay. All right, so I get to have a 281 card here. And again, we should have seen this already, but this says, the wind whistles into a pit that was dug in the middle of a rocky plain. Okay, all right, so I've got Leaf on this situation here. I believe this is where I can go north. 192, I don't really remember what was up at 192. Okay, so I don't have to move on to that card yet. Okay, what do I want to do? This map action is go see, investigate 255. I think that might be the baskets. 281 we just took. Look out over the expanse for two. So let's just bring up 255 just so we can figure out what that is, because it's completely free action, so it's not going to hurt me. Okay. 255 reads, large whisker bat. Okay, dangling from the strong ropes. Okay. All right, so this would be, you know, putting us back across the ropes. So that's, yeah, a pointless card to have out. And 289, I'm gonna have to spend one card. Wait, unless I have. Okay, I have my tracker action, which enables me to gain, oh no, it's just a success. It's not a minus card. So to do 289 here, I'm gonna go ahead and spend a card. It's a think card, and I already have a think card in my hand. No, I don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can always go get that back later. Okay, so 289. Okay. 289 reads, judging by the tracks on the ground animals pass through here lately, you hide, being sure to stay downwind to prevent any potential prey from picking up your scent. All right, so I can take this action. It's locked as a targeting action, but I can create my bow to help with that. Depending on the number of successes you obtain, take the corresponding number of 150 cards. Okay, so I think we did this earlier and completely failed to get any stars. So reveal them, or maybe I didn't even attempt it. Reveal them if at least one involved character is bloody. Am I bloody? Yes, I am bloody. Okay, you must discard one of these cards without the keyword predator. Choose one of the remaining cards which represents the results of your hunt. Return the other cards. Okay, so unfortunately there's no way for me to wash off right now. I'm kind of in the middle of a desert, and that's the only way to get rid of bloody. So let's go ahead and craft our bow first. There's no rope around. No, and no wood. No. Okay. I could do determined. -2. I do like having that star in hand though, so I'm pretty much just going to burn 3 cards here to build my bow. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at that one. Forward is forewarned. Result step of an action. Woven basket. When this is in inventory, the item it is part of may contain up to 3 additional item cards and maximize the odds. Discard this. One involved character may choose up to 2 cards from their hand, put them back on top of their action deck in any order. Ooh. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take this one. All right, so I have crafted my bow. It's got a use of 4. And now I can use my bow and my tracking skills. So my tracking skills is going to give me a automatic success. I could also use forewarned is forearmed for this action. I can add that during the results step. So I'm going to use tracker. I'm going to use 1 tick on the bow. So we're down to 3 on the bow. And -2 or. So I've got 2 successes right now. That's going to at least get me 2 cards. If I can get any 7s, 1+. So I'd love to be able to get 3 cards. So I guess, yeah, let's go ahead and draw 3 cards here. All right, so there's a single star and then 2 more. Fire making kit, friction fire. Forewarned is forearmed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, 1, 2, 3, no 7s, and I already had 2 going in, so 5. Unfortunately, that's no better than if I had just drawn 0 cards, so I take 2 150 cards. Okay, and here are my 2 150 cards. Let's see. Since I am bloodied, you must discard one of these cards without the keyword predator. So unfortunately, I have to discard the white hair card and take on the snake here. You pin and sever. Okay. I need to do a fight action. It's locked at 0 cards and get 2 successes. So what I'm going to do, I don't have any cards. Oh wait, yes I do. All right, my bow, I can use my bow, tick it down to 2. That's gonna gain me exactly 1 success. And then I can use my forewarned is forearmed. All right, so I got my 2 successes. You pin and sever its head, killing the dangerous reptile. Take an 003 card. Okay, unfortunately this did not give me any food. It only got me an experience point. So this is gonna go under my satchel and journal here. And at this point, I need to swap out this card for the gold 289. All right, and this one reads, after a long wait and ambush, you have to face it without the appropriate hunting equipment. You have little chance of catching anything. Okay, so now I could do another hunting action, or I can do a rest action. Depending on the number of successes, you may take the corresponding number, reel them if any of it is bloody. So really it's just a harder turn now this time, a harder go about everything. I have to get at least 3 stars to be able to draw 2 cards. Or at any point, so I can continue hunting here. Which I can get an automatic 2. Or I can rest, which I definitely could use in order to get rid of tired. Okay, so this one says for 0 cards and 1 star, I can return this. And this one says for 0+ cards and 2 stars, I can return this card. So at any point in time, I need to double check the rules on this. At any point in time, can I just rest to get rid of tired? Can I just take that in action? Or here, at any point in time, can I take the think action? So let me go check on that real quick, because that would make a huge difference as to how we proceed, because I really don't like having all these states in my hand. Unfortunately, I do believe bloody state is stuck until I can go swimming. Okay, so I could not find out why anyone would want to rest at this hunting location and lose it, because then you just have to complete the investigate action one more time. So just for clarification, with things like bloody, with this brown symbol, the box with the brown background, this is something that I can do when I take that action, similar to, you know, these things on my action cards. Anytime I take these actions, I can apply this star. Here, if I take the swim action, I can return this, which there's no water anywhere near me. But the white background, the white box, means I can go ahead and take this action anytime. I can go ahead and rest and then just return this. I could also here go ahead and attempt to, let me figure out what the official terminology for this one is. I don't even see it on the thing. It's not on the list of actions here. But essentially this one's locked, so I could attempt it at any time, but I could make it worse. And then the last one is frightened, which is pretty tough to get rid of on its own. So I am gonna go ahead and rest here at this location. I can draw any amount of cards I want, and I just need to get 2 successes. So if I had something like a raft or a hammock, I could make those successes come much more easily, but I don't. So I think what I'm going to do is spend my remember card here, forewarned, and get back my forewarned as forearmed here. So that's a guaranteed success. And I also have my determined here. So I'm just going to flip 1 card and see what I get here. All right, I've got a walking stick. This could actually pair nicely with my bow. Okay, and it's giving me 1 success. So I am going to go ahead and use up forewarned as forearmed to get my 2nd success and return the tired state to the box. Okay. All right. I also want to find somewhere where I can craft this walking stick. That would definitely be helpful. Do I want to worry about frightened right now? Right now, I would have to discard 4 cards from my action deck if I drew one that was bad. Had that discard symbol on it. I think we're okay for now, and I think we're going to hold on to our walking stick because if I remember correctly, I'm going to be heading back towards the woods, so there should be some wood there. So all right, to move from here, I need to now, actually no, I think I am just going to go ahead and craft it, because it's going to cost me 2 action cards in order to craft this walking stick, but then it's going to give me -2 draw on all of my actions. I'm also going to be able to add this to my bow and make this a 6 walking stick bow, because this action card is going to use walking. This one I'm going to walk from, the one up here I'm going to walk from. So actually is more beneficial to go ahead and just spend the 2 actions now than to worry about finding wood. So this is going to go all the way up to 6. I now have a walking stick / bow, and I'm going to take 2 cards here, and I've got rudimentary flint, or okay, learning my mistakes. I think I'm going to do rudimentary, learning from my mistakes, because I've got the termite mound that can help me make fire. Now, That was my walk action. No, that was my create whatever action. I am going to go ahead and explore down here just while I'm here because it's free. This says, gully. You are traveling along a gully where the many loose rocks choking the ground slow you down considerably. Perhaps it is time for you to move to higher terrain in search of a more passable route. All involved characters must either take a 1-on-1 card or take the following action. Reach the top edge of the gully. You tumble down to the rocks below. Okay, so that's a climbing action. I don't think I have anything that can really help me with a climbing action. Oh, so this is going to give me a stake card right off the bat. All right. Okay, so took all my 1-on-1s out. Let's shuffle them up a little bit here. All right, and let's see, this says you are feeling increasingly drowsy. This should be a tired card. Okay, so unfortunately, all involved characters must either take a 1-on-1 card or take the following action. So unfortunately, I just tried to get rid of tired and I got it right back. Okay, so, or take the following action. So I did not bother with that. So I get to put the 208 card out now. All right, and this says, the wind blows through the canyon, howling past its curved and weather-beaten walls, and churning the fine brown dust here with each gust. It is as if the canyon is moaning in pain, the sound of which filling you with unease and sending a shiver down your spine. Okay. Any hidden numbers here? No, but I believe 218 is the way to the idol. There are some tracks up here in the corner. But we know what 284 is. Okay. So, I believe what I'm going to do now is... Oh, you know what? I should have taken rudimentary flint because my termite mound is not giving me the fire action. So I'm just going to, it's still sitting there on top. Switch out the card I'm going to keep because now I'm going to, let's see, craft rudimentary flint. And I can do it for free because I have stone in my location. And then I will use it to create fire, and I have to get a single success, but I've been holding on to this termite mound here, which will allow me to reduce the amount of cards I have to draw and give me 2 automatic successes. Put a fire figure into play on your terrain card. So here's my little fire figurine. I can place it here. This means I'm going to be able to come back pretty easily to the to where I know the idol is. So hopefully that's going to help me travel here in the future. All right, so now let's go ahead and travel. We'll move from here to here. That's a free action. We have to use our walking stick once. All right, and now that we're on this card, I need to find some more stuff to put out. Here and here. Okay, pretty sure we need to go north, so let's explore here first. Lost, you feel like you're going around in circles. Anxiety will not leave until you have regained your bearings. The active player must perform one of the following actions alone. Okay. After walking for quite a long time, you eventually find what looks... All right, so I need to take a walking action or a look around action. I have this, which will give me a success, automatic success on my tracker action. or I could use my walking stick again, but that's only going to make it cheaper. I would still have to get 1 star. So let's do the orientate action. I'm going to draw 2 cards. I know I've gotten my success, learn by doing, or snowshoes. Okay, so I can actually add my snowshoes at some point to my walking stick / bow, because they all share the same keyword will, and bump that back up. So I'm going to save the snowshoes and then attempt to make my... Okay, after walking for quite a long time, you eventually find what looks like a familiar path to follow. Take a 101 card or a 106 card if you're already tired. Good gravy. Okay, and we get hungry. So, hungry, we just need to eat in order to return this. Okay, so we're just piling on. I need to find a camp where I can cook some food. Yeah, okay. Again, this game is brutal. So these cards are not nice. So I'm not even going to attempt to explore down below here. I'm simply going to give myself a 262 card and continue on my way. So this one's read. To the east, a rundown bridge spans a precipice. Below, you can hear the sound of a rushing river. So this is what the card looks like. We know we need to cross that bridge. Ooh, here we can pray. I believe that's going to give us some cards back. And we're definitely going to want to go over here to the 304. So I can leave this location. Do I want to look at what's in the pit? No, I think we've already done that. I can leave this location for just a single action. Knowledge is power. Okay, I can add this to my hand because that's my 5th card. Okay. All right. And now let's pray. So I can pray. I just need a single star. I don't have any guaranteed stars except for my determined. Tracker action's not going to help. So let's go ahead and just try and spend a single card here. Maybe we'll get lucky. And we did. Okay. So let's see here. What do I want to... We'll get rid of knowledge is power. To add that. I forgot to tick this down when I traveled upwards. Okay, so I can take a 91 card now. There is no 91 card. Oh, yeah, there they are. All right. Okay. All right. Someone was buried here. At least their companions took the time to arrange a final resting place. Frustration rises inside you as you think back on how many explorers died well before their time. Take a 666 card and after resolving it, apply the following effect. Each involved character may choose one card with the keyword will or aggressiveness in the action deck or discard pile and add it to their hand. All right, so 666. It's way back here. Okay, 666. Okay, luckily the veil quickly vanishes. Okay, a veil of fog mysteriously forms around the grave. Luckily the veil vanishes. Your instincts tell you that you have been lucky this time. Okay, so that one's gonna go back into the box. And yeah, okay. So I can choose a card from the discard pile or action deck that has the word will or aggressiveness on it. So I can get my rudimentary Flint back. I can get Remember back. This is a really nice card to have. So I'll leave that there. Maximize the odds. Think. Torch. Or Panpipes. Panpipes can help me think. Music Serenity. Oh, I can't take that one back. All right, I'm going to take Remembered back because that would allow me to essentially go and get anything I want. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, this one's giving me my 6th card. So yeah, we'll get rid of Medical Examiner. Okay, we have to put 666 back. All right. And that's it. So this 91 card goes back. All right. So let us go ahead and just take a look at the 304 card, and then I'm going to rearrange the camera to get a better view of our map here. So 300, 310, 309, 306, 305, 304. Okay. An old bridge spans a 30-foot deep gorge at the bottom of which a wild river rages. Okay, so I'm going to have to complete a balance action, put a 262 card or a 203 card into play. I need 3 successes, and I just need to survive. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this down, and then we are going to figure out how best we are going to get through this balance action. So let me put that down there, and let's get a better view of the map. Okay, so we've opened up some space here. And we need to take on this, walking over this bridge, essentially. I need to get 3 successes with drawing at least 1 card. I'm going to go ahead and use my Remember card here to pull out one of these. Forewarned is forearmed events, which gives me a guaranteed star. I have determined, my determined skill in my hand. So this should give me, I'm hoping that at least one, I'm going to draw 2 cards. Hopefully one of them has a star on them. So let's see. Okay, we are doing good. So I've got another Remember card and an Examine Notes card. Take 2 50 cards, keep 1 and return the other one, discard this. Okay, I feel like I came across something that was going to help me with those runic symbols, but maybe not. So this is kind of a... Take 2 50 cards. Yeah. I feel like this Remember card is too valuable right now. So, okay. All right. And if we remember back to when we actually got to the idol, which I'm pretty sure is just to the left of this 208 card here, it said 10 days to the east. And so I believe that is 10 cards over here. And so this is kind of where we need to end up. So I want to cross the bridge and then come down and then go over, I believe. So we were successful, so we're going to put out a 203 card now. Okay. 203 card reads, the west, a rundown bridge. To the west, a rundown bridge spans a precipice. Below you, you can hear the sound of rushing river. Okay, so I guess normally you would approach from the other side. And let me just take a super quick look at this here. I don't see any hidden numbers. Okay, don't really see much anything. We've traversed into new terrain now, so we need to pull out some of these. Are the wrong number. Not 2, we need 3s. Okay. Okay. So I need one here, and one here. And now I have traversed the bridge. I am actually in a spot where wood is available. So I have, if you remember, I have my snowshoes here, but they're gonna bump up my bow walking stick here by 4. So I actually wanna wait a little bit to maximize adding the snowshoes to that item. So we're gonna go down, because I think I need to come down and then go over, you know, and be over here at some point or other. So let's examine this way first, and we have remains. You discover the bloody remains of several small creatures that might have been rabbits or monkeys. They were obviously killed by some predator. Okay, take an 001 card and banish this. Or I can save this for a specific star. It's a bone resource, which is interesting. Do I need to hold this? Now, is this something that I need to add? Do I add it to my inventory? Do I add this as a skill card? And banish this. This is weird. You know, it seems like something I should add to my inventory because it's not a skill card. So for right now, I'm going to hold on to it. I can always eat it if I feel like I am in need of getting an 001 card. So yeah, I also realized earlier that building my fire back here was pretty stupid because I can't make a continuous walking action across that bridge. So anyways, let's find our 161 card here. Okay, 161 reads, the vegetation, though still somewhat dense, has given way to a little more open space in this area. You notice the remains of a camp not too far from a precipice. Okay, so we've got our camp. And, yep, just another investigative entry. So we need to add another level 3 exploration card here. And there's actually not wood at this location, but let's go ahead and walk. We'll take our walking stick down to 3, obviously, and then one more, and we'll try and build. Okay, so let's go ahead and investigate the camp, see if we can't get a rest action going on here. Yeah, I also want to eat at some point. So I need to draw at least one card. How many cards do I have in my head? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right, so unless this is really good, I'm not going to keep it. Knowledge is power. Okay, yeah, that's just more XP for right now, but I can get the 206 card. 201, 211. Okay, so some damaged old tents were set up next to an enclosure in pitiful condition, the loose door of which is swaying in the wind. All right, this camp was most probably set up by a group of Western explorers. Once fixed up, it could certainly be nice and comfortable. Okay. Despite your best efforts, camp is still not operational. Okay, so for 10 cards, I can set up camp. Then I take 3 003 cards. That's 3 experience. Or I can just walk away. So that's going to sit there like that. 10 cards. I am allowed to count how many cards I have in my action deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. I do have some options that could help this. I have learned from your mistakes. I can reduce that to 7. I have determined that would reduce it to 5. And I have remember here, which should allow me to go get a card that can help me reduce it even more. I believe I have another one of those. Yeah, learn by doing. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to trade my remember card, which is pretty much a free action, discard that, and now I have officially made all of this a 2-cost action. So you can see here, I don't have to get any stars. I just have to essentially, build the thing. And I don't have, none of my, nothing else is really going to help me. So, my cogwheel's not doing anything. Okay, so let's go ahead and do it. I will take 2 cards now. I should be able to draw one of these. And I got a shovel or a woven cord. I'm gonna put a fire figure into play on your terrain card. Discard this. Or the shovel. So I've already got something, the pickaxe. The shovel could add to it. But I'm thinking I'm gonna wanna create a fire here at my camp. So I'm gonna keep the woven cord. All of these cards now go away. And this goes over here. Okay. All right. So now I get to take 3 003 cards. We pretty much know these are just XP. Okay, these are actually the last 2 green ones I have access to. So again, 1 and 1, lots of XP if I can figure out where to spend it. And then I get to replace this card with the, banish this card. And skills, where's banished past? And banished. Okay. All right. So you're banished now. And 206 should be this one. Okay. And so now, gathering as many serviceable pieces as you can, you put the camp back into good order. All right, so I can assist in a fire action, health action, rest action, think action. I got wood and stone right here. So this is just a glorious place to be, essentially. All right, you have learned from your experience. I can rest, get a 000 card, and each involved character returns their tired state. Okay, so yes, let's start with that, because we definitely need to do some housekeeping here. All right, so I'm gonna rest. I can rest for -1 card there, I don't think I have any other way to reduce that. I already used all my reduced cards, so I will have to draw one card to rest. Valiant Heart shall not fail. You may discard this during the result step of an action in order to apply the following effect. Ooh, I definitely want to hold on to this. What am I going to get rid of? I guess Forewarned is Forearmed because it's simply a single star. All right, so I rested, and I can now get rid of my tired state. Okay, boom. Tired state's going back in the box. 100 to 101. All right. Oh, do I have? I don't have the medical one. Got rid of that. I don't really have a way of getting that back. Okay. I can also do this think action, which will help me with frightened. Yeah. One card to get 3 stars. So here's 2. No, that doesn't help with a think action. All right, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna draw 1 card. All right, I got a star. Learn from doing. It's a -3 on an assist. Yeah, I'm okay for right now. But I get to return this now. It's a 103 card. All right, and what else did I want to do? Can't get rid of nauseated, can't get rid of bloodied. I guess I could go ahead and eat if I used up my remains. Let's also go ahead and build a fire here. All right, so the fire, I need to draw a card because I don't have rope on hand. All right, and this is my 4th item in my inventory here. All right, so I have stone, but I don't have rope. Okay, let's wait to build that. And I want to explore going this way now, so let's check this one out. Ooh, ripe fruit. You have picked some edible looking fruit. You can only hope that it is safe to eat. All right, I can take the eat action for free. Randomly take 5 cards from the discard pile and shuffle them back into the action deck. Take a 134 card from the adventure deck if available. Discard this. Okay, so I can add that to my inventory. Let's go ahead and add in our 123 card before we forget about it here. Okay, 123 says tall trees with above ground roots border the edge of a dark and nearby impenetrable jungle. All right, let me just take a quick close-up look at this. There are some tracks headed up to the north. I don't see any hidden numbers. Okay, and this location is going to have wood and leaves on it. Need to add a few more adventure cards here. So you go and you go. And let's go ahead and eat the ripe fruit. Okay. So this is a free action. In the midst of eating my ripe fruit, I can also get rid of hungry. So I'll be able to return this, and I'm gonna get to take a 134 card and 5 cards back from my discard pile. So let's see, 106. Let's put 106 back first. All right, there's 106. I get a 134. Okay, there's not a 134 card. Oh, you know, 134 is nauseated. So this fruit gave me some energy, but it gave me something else funky. Okay, so I need to shuffle this up now. This is my discard pile. And I need to randomly take 5 cards and add them back to my action deck, which I will then need to shuffle. Okay, well, I'm glad I didn't work too hard in getting rid of the nauseated state. So I would have just earned it right back. And it's interesting that only one person in the game can be nauseated. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I'm allowed to peek and see how many curses did we leave back in here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I don't think there's any more I don't think I put any curses in here. So that's just good for general knowledge. My action deck is getting pretty small again here. All right, so there's that. I did the right fruit. Let us move over this way. I could take a walk action now, tipping this down to 2, and I can go here like that. Yeah. Okay, so the question is, do I keep going this way or do I go down? Let's keep going this way. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter, but let's just check this one out here. Ooh, piece of liana. Okay. You have torn off some strong and flexible vine. Sorry about that. I can use this to climb or as a strength. This is what I needed all along to open up my can of something, but I got rid of that can of something. Or I can use this for rope. Okay. So my woven cord, I need rope and stone. I would need to be back over here though. Okay, so let's just take care of this now. I've ticked my bow walking stick down to 1. I'm going to discard this to be able to create my woven cord for free because I've got stone and I've got this. So I put it into my inventory. I have space now, but then I'm going to immediately use it to do a fire action, which I can reduce at this camp by 1 card. So I simply have to draw 1 card. I get to learn by doing. Yes, I can take this into my hand. And I now can move my fire figure here to camp. So this seems like a good spot for me to be able to return to pretty freely. And while I'm here, oh, you know what? I should have not wasted my, but I had to, what I should have done was created my snowshoes first and used this up because this is more beneficial to create my snowshoes. I could have created them for free. Added them up here, which means I would have had to still draw a card to create my woven cord, and then another card to create fire, which is panpipes. Okay, so I can keep those. And we're still back to where we were. All right, just hadn't paid attention that snowshoes were using up getting 2 cards from the woven cord. Okay, so I've got my snowshoes now. My snowshoes bow / walking stick is up to 5 uses again. And I've got my pan pipes here, which would have been helpful to get rid of my frightened state. Pan pipes would have also helped with making fire, but technically I made the fire to gain this, so okay. All right. Let's see, where do we want to go now? Oh, and I should get my 191 card. Okay, you travel deep into the tangled jungle amidst impressive trees and strange gigantic plants. The canopy blocks out most of the light, but your eyes gradually acclimate to the dimness. Eventually, you are able to distinguish some of the birds nesting in the trees and start seeing some of the little monkeys swinging from branch to branch, howling and apparently taunting you. So here's the card. There's this obvious path moving up to the north here. There is rope on this location, which is ironic because I just pulled rope down as my event. Is that a number? No. I'm not seeing any numbers here, unfortunately, nor am I seeing tracks. Okay. So I need to add in some more stuff. Here, 1, 2, 3. I need 2 of these cards. 1 up here and 1 down here. Okay, so I can actually travel from here to here with a single movement action. So we'll go ahead and do that. Boom. Tick this down to 4. Okay. 4x4. Music, serenity, will, vigilance, stamina. Okay. All right. So I'm going to investigate here. Oh, you guys can't see this anymore. I have put myself off of the camera. 1 second. Okay. That's a little better. All right. So we're going to be doing this investigate action here, which I don't have anything that can... yes, I do. I have my tracker action. Okay, so my tracker action is going to make that free, and I can take a 202 card. Okay. There's a couple 202 cards. All right, there's 2. Let's shuffle them up here, and we'll take this one. All right, this one reads, you pass near a thicket of tall pod-like plants. They are swaying in a strange way despite the lack of wind. When one of them snatches an unsuspecting bird out of the air, you realize that they are carnivorous plants. Okay. Ooh, now I have the pan pipes, which I could create decently well. Okay. One of the plants appears to have something large inside its mouth. You can try something wily or use force to try and get the plant to release it. If you want to take the following action, you must use a card with the keyword music. Okay, or I can fight it. All right, so music, would need 3 successes. Fighting it, I'll only need 2 successes. So I think we may fight it because I'd have to create my pan pipes here, which I'm in a space with a woven cord, but I would still need to draw 2 cards to free that up. I could use Learn by Doing to make it pretty cheap. All right, I could use my bow / walking stick to get at least a guaranteed success. Place it with a 174 card or a 207 card. Question is, what do I want to do? If I use my learn by doing, I can create the pan pipes for free and get only 1 success though. So I think the way to go about this is, as fun as it would be to sing to it. Oh man, I really want to find out what happens if I sing to it. But I'm already low on my action deck, so we're gonna try and chop it down, beat it to death. Okay, so I can reduce, essentially draw 0 cards, but I have 1 guaranteed success and a 7. So I'm going to draw 1 card here. Oh, no. All right, I got my torch, which is not helping. No. All right, so I am going to have to use Valiant Arts Shall Not Fail. I'm going to get the 2 stars I need. I get to take a 101 card and then replace that with a 207 card. So let's find 207 really fast because we're already here. All right. Okay, so the mouth of the carnivorous plant explodes with a wet splattering sound, showering the area with a slimy fluid. Look out. Immediately after this is revealed, each involved character must either discard 1 card with the keyword skill from their hand or inventory, or take a 108 card. I can actually gain poison here. So maybe I should have sang to it. All right. Place it with, to discard this. All right, so this gets discarded. And I need to discard something with the word skill. No. I don't have anything in my hand. Okay, so I have to take a 108 card. Yeah, oops. I'm not liking the sound of that. So. All right, I am now poisoned. There's no way to get rid of this. And I have to lose 1, 2, 3 cards from my action deck and then become poisoned. So that was a bummer. So I'm losing a shovel, I'm losing a learn from your mistakes, and a forewarned is forearmed. Okay. So, south it is. Abandoned crate. Okay, you find a locked wooden crate amid ferns. I can either pathfind and escape to banish this, or I can try and open it. Now, my shovel and pickaxe work well, or my pickaxe works well with opening a lock. It only gives me 2 successes though. None of my other items. Okay. All right, so I can use this. I can use my pickaxe, so that goes down to 2. And this is giving me a guaranteed 1 star. So let's draw, man, this is rough. Hopefully there's a good bonus out of here. 3 more cards. I need 4 more stars or a 7 or something. Okay, and I did not get it. Nope, so there's no 7s. I've got 2.5 stars. I don't have any way of fixing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. No. All right, so I could keep one of these. I basically have failed it, but there's no fail action. I'm just kind of stuck. I can't move past this crate until I've done something with it. I could keep Deadfall Trap. That would help me with hunting. I could keep War Paint. That would also help me with hunting. This one I could rest. I like what's in my hand. No, I don't really need the torch. Do I? No, so let's go ahead and keep the trap. All right. Okay. So I feel like I definitely need to eat something here. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to use up my remains. I will banish this and take an 001 card. Zero, 001 is meat. Okay, so I've got my meat on hand now. And so what I'm going to do is come back here. I have to burn a single card to do that. So I'm okay with that. Ooh, and I have the raft. The raft is not helping me here in the middle of the jungle. So now I'm going to eat. I do have a fire resource, so I can, and return this. I can take 6 cards randomly. Put them back. Okay. So we'll just give this a little shuffle again. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's check and see how many curses we put back in there. Uh-oh. 2. I actually think I just put 2 curses back in there. That's not good. So I have to keep that in mind. Curses don't hurt you when they're drawn out of the action deck. They're just like dead cards. Okay. All right. So I've got my meat now. Let's walk back over to here. I'll spend a card to do that. I can make a splint. This and panpipes could go together, but yeah. All right, now let's explore down here. Dead end. No matter which path you take, you are invariably stopped by the thick impassable vegetation of this jungle. Discard this. The seemingly endless and aimless trek has left you hungry. Each involved character takes a 106 card. All right, so I know I need to be down in this area, and both of these exploration cards are driving me bonkers. So I've got my tracker ability that gives me a guaranteed star, and that's it. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and draw my 2 cards and attempt to do this. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Okay. All right. So I've got 1, 2, plus my tracker ability gives me my 3rd. So I was successful. I've got my blowpipe or bandages. Now what's funny is I can add my bandages to my pickaxe. Interesting. I guess wrap them up around the pickaxe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The blowpipe though, I would love to get the blowpipe out there. So I think I'm actually going to chuck the panpipes and keep the blowpipe. The blowpipe gives you 2 successes on every hunting action. Okay, so I was able to get rid of this, discard this into the past. A 163 card now. All right, 163 reads: a group of oddly shaped stone columns stands leading to the edge of a cliff that overlooks the valley far below. It is possible that the columns could have been formed by centuries of rushing water, but if they are not natural, who would have built such things and why? Okay, so there we go. There's some funky looking plants over here. I again don't see any hidden numbers. There appears to be a cliff over here at the bottom. I think we may have gotten to this cliff before, but I guess over here. So I need to add a 2 card down here, a 2 exploration card. And now see, this is interesting. So this one is saying a 3 exploration card, and this one's saying a 2 exploration card. And I still say this is, I think, where I want to be, or maybe here. Maybe there is a continuation on, but you know, essentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If each card is considered 2 days journey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I need to be somewhere around here, if I remember correctly. If I was understanding the notes correctly of heading due east. So, I am going to stop here. And I think this is a good time to cut off the video, and we'll pick back up next time. While I'm gone, I'm going to figure out what happens if you have a level 3 exploration and a level 2 exploration. Do I just leave this here? I guess I could technically just banish this. I was sitting here thinking I couldn't go anywhere because I couldn't get past the crate. But I feel like I could definitely banish this, and this is already here. So let's just do that. Let's just spend a movement to come down here. 1, 2, that's down to 3. And then I will banish this for a free action. I'll never know what was in the crate, but that's okay. And right before we leave here, I will pull out 143 so everybody can see what that looks like. Okay. So 143 reads: ahead, you see what looks like the entrance to an old temple or shrine of some sort. The entrance is partially hidden by overgrowth, and it appears to descend deep into the ground. Beautiful. Okay. So this, I believe, is exactly where we need to be. I'm going to put this right here, and we will actually... Let's go ahead and, yeah, I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna take one more tick off of my walking stuff, and then we are going to examine to bring out the 159 card. Do I have anything I could build with rope and leaf right now? No, not really. Okay, so before I go in, yeah, I don't have anything to build my blowpipe with, so no point. All right, so 159 is where we are going to pick up. 159. Okay, 159 reads, a stairway carved in the rock leads down into the ground. You descend a few steps before finding yourself in front of a massive door that blocks access onto the structure. Okay, the stone door is decorated with several flower patterns, and you get the feeling that their arrangement is anything but coincidental. All right, this is a locked test. There's those glyphs again. The stone door slowly grind. Oh, so I have to pass. Everybody has to be here. I basically just have to pass. All right. 4 successes. I don't have anything that's going to help me with this. I have things that could reduce my action. So let's just take 4 cards and give it a whirl here. Or do I take 5? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Let's take 5 cards to ensure that we make it down here. Oh no, there's no plus symbol. It's locked at 3. So, I don't know if I have anything that can help me with this. Let me check my satchel. I've got this history of the continent thing, but it's not doing me any good. I have my experience points, but they're not doing anything for me right now. Oh, you know what? I should have rested up here, taken my 000 card, and each involved character. I think this is leveling up. So let's just take care of this real quick. I should have done this earlier, and I completely missed that. I got fixated on the horns because I'm pretty sure the 000 card is randomly take 4 advanced skill cards from the game box, spend X experience points to purchase the cards of your choice, where X is the purchasing cost X. Each purchased advanced skill card gets either shuffled into the action deck or added to the hand of one involved character, then return those you did not purchase. Return this. Okay, so that's what I was looking for this whole time. Where are my advanced skills? Because this might be important as to whether or not I can finish off this event here. Okay, so here's my advanced skills. They're not sleeved yet, but I will go ahead and sleeve them. Okay. We're going to take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll put the rest back. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 experience points to spend. So blow drill, that's not helping me. Nothing is impossible. Ignore the locked effect icon. That's 8. I can't afford that. Woven shoes. So this isn't helping me either. Or restful sleep. The active player returns their tired state. Randomly take 5 cards from the discard pile and shuffle them back into the action deck. Discard this. Okay. So I cannot afford nothing is impossible, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 XP. I could afford restful sleep. I don't really see the point of woven shoes because it's not going to increase my setup here. Although I could build it for free with the cord I have. Restful sleep, though, is going to give me 5 cards back into my deck. If I come back here, I can rest for those 2 free. Yeah, so I think this is what we're going to take. Put these other ones back. All right, we now have restful sleep. And I guess this is where we're going to pick up when we come back. I'm going to go ahead and travel back here for free because I get -1 movement if I'm moving back to my fire with Elliot Pendleton. I'm going to add this to my hand. And we're going to do this just to get some action cards back into our deck, and then we're going to figure out how I can take on this action, this think action here, getting to 4 successes with just 3 cards. So if you've enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to the channel. We will continue this adventure in our next video. So if you want to be sure to be notified when that video drops on YouTube, be sure to hit the bell icon. Once again, thanks for watching. Have a great day.